I was reborn on the day Landon Pierce was drugged. The familiar dizziness hit, and his hoarse plea echoed in my ears, "Mira, hurry up and call Lydia." My heart jolted. This was the exact moment that ruined my entire life in my previous existence. Back then, I'd been madly in love with Landon, the man who'd raised me since I was 7. When I found him writhing in agony from the drug, I ignored his desperate beg to call his true love and became his antidote instead. A month later, I was pregnant. He was forced to marry me, but on our wedding day, Lydia was kidnapped and killed abroad. She tried to call him 199 times for help, but he was too busy with the ceremony to answer. From that day on, he turned into a monster. He stared at those 199 missed calls in silence for hours, then locked me in the basement when I went into labor. I begged him to save our baby, but he just smiled cruelly, watching me suffocate as I couldn't give birth. "You deserve to die," he whispered. "If you hadn't stolen her place, Lydia would still be alive." Now, I was back. Without a second's hesitation, I grabbed my phone and dialed Lydia's number. Landon's face flushed red, his burning gaze searing into me, the same look that had made me crumble before. But this time, I turned away coldly and walked toward the door. "Landon, hold on. Lydia will be here in 10 minutes. I heard him grind my name through his teeth as I shut the door, but I didn't look back. 10 minutes later, Lydia rushed in, her eyes wide with panic. She glanced at me, dressed neatly, untouched, and let out a relieved breath before shooting me a dismissive look. "You can leave now." I nodded and headed upstairs, my chest light for the first time in years. This time, their fates would be in their own hands. I wasn't going to be the villain anymore. But Landon didn't let me go that easily. That night, he banged on my door, his brooding eyes dark with irritation. "Avoiding me? Why aren't you throwing a tantrum like before? Upset because I chose Lydia?" He scoffed, stepping closer until his scent overwhelmed me. "Don't tell me you still love me." "I read all those love letters you snuck me, disgusting. You knew I only had eyes for Lydia, yet you clung to me like a leech." He pulled open my desk drawer, grabbed the thick stack of letters I'd written over the years, and tossed them onto the floor. His boot came down hard on the paper, crushing the words I'd poured my heart into. "You think I'd ever fall for you? You're just the orphan my best friends left me to raise. Nothing more." A sharp pain twisted in my chest, but it faded quickly. After all, I'd already died once for this man's love. I looked up at him calmly. "I don't love you anymore, Landon. I'm happy for you and Lydia." His brows furrowed, as if he couldn't believe his ears. "Happy? You're planning to run away, aren't you?" He pulled out his phone, shoving an email in my face, "My overseas flight booking. Using your parents' money to hide from my wedding? Pathetic." I didn't flinch. "I'm not hiding. I'm moving on." He laughed, a cold, sharp sound. "Moving on? You'll never find anyone like me. But fine, go. Just stay away from Lydia. If you mess with her, I'll make you regret it." I nodded, my voice steady. "I just want to be left alone." He slammed the door as he left, and I sank onto my bed, staring at the crumpled letters on the floor. Goodbye, my foolish past. Goodbye, Landon Pierce. A month later, Lydia announced she was pregnant. The Pierce family exploded with joy, and wedding plans kicked into high gear. Landon even transferred $100,000 to my account, as if buying my silence. "Take the money and travel," he said, his tone mocking. "Don't come back until Lydia's pregnancy is stable." I didn't touch the money. Instead, I booked my flight for the same day as their wedding. On the morning of the wedding, I slipped out the back door with my suitcase, the sound of celebration echoing behind me. As the cab pulled away from the Pierce villa, I pulled out my phone and deleted Landon's number. This time, I was the one who got to live.